Good morning, members. Good morning, TPCians all over the world. My name is Emmanuel Tiniswa, a brother from another mother. I'm so much excited this day. Today is the 6th, yes, the 6th of August, 2019. This is my 364 live broadcast in this community, this wonderful global community called the Billion Coin, TPC, which is a cryptocurrency in private terms, self-funded, self-regulated, and with a mission to end global poverty. We are so much excited. In 3 years' time, we have managed to combine efforts and create a new economy called TPC. Now, allow me to lead you into our current updates. I've got an update here that I would love us to share. Let's go to the screen sharing so that we can actually see what is happening from the admin blog. Let's go in here. Let's go there. We have a very special article that I want us to look at. This is entitled Mbe's Rags to Riches Story. We have a brother here, guys, in this community who is leading by example. He is the bullet of TPC. Mbe is the bullet of TPC. Let me just go through here. You can see his wonderful picture. He is one of the heavy hitters. It says, congratulations, Mbe Derek, second heavy hitter in TPC with over 1,000 paid sign-ups in a calendar month. We have Mr. S. Fletcher, who is one of the most influential leader in this community. He is also our heavy hitter. Let's read this article. You can see here, this is the Mr. Mbe's machine, money-making machine. You can see it's making what? Dollars, guys. Let's read here. It says, yesterday, the whole TPC community, are we together? Let me check here. Okay. The whole of TPC community witnessed Mbe. Let me just take this one out. Witnessed Mbe collecting a heavy hitter bonus valued at $7,211 in Bitcoin. He is rich today because of the TPC, but he certainly didn't start out rich. And Mbe agreed to let me share his personal story here on the blog. This is our leader and the admin who is posting this blog for us to read. It says here, his story is also a love story. Dorothy, his wife today, met Mbe before TPC ever existed. At that time, Mbe was a mathematics and a physics teacher at a private school. And even though the title sounds glamorous, the pay was far from extraordinary. His salary was about $80 a month in his local currency in Cameroon. He lived in a tiny studio apartment with a shared bathroom between 6 of these apartments. Only true love could bring this couple together, because his income wouldn't impress most women. Mbe has always been charming, and Dorothy fell in love with him in spite of the financial conditions at that time. She says, I believed in Mbe because he was so positive and also very smart. See the video below to document his humble beginning. This video was done after he was elected to be the leader of Cameroon in TPC. We have a video here for Mbe. You can as well go through this video, guys. You can even see here the face of him as a young Enbei, as a young boy. The billion coin, it was when he was actually campaigning to become a leader, the president of TPC in Cameroon by then. I heard about this. I wasn't there myself. So if you need to get more clarity, please have time, get Mr. Enbei's testimony in this live broadcaster. There he is. There he is. Let's go in here again. Let's continue with the article. Let's go back and continue with the article. Let me go in here again. Right, let's go here. It took me back. You see, the machine, the man-making machine. This is his man-making machine, guys, in theory form. Let's go in here then. Let's just go there. We were here. Let's go ahead. One day, Dorothy, after TPC came into Enbei's life, Dorothy peeked into Enbei's wallet, and what she saw shocked her. It wasn't the money in it. There was only the equivalent of about $400. It was a piece of paper about the same size as paper money, and it was a handwritten affirmation. It said, "I will have $100,000 before December 31st, 2016. She cracked open his wallet in October of 2016. She was shocked and even laughed at him for having such a big dream so fast. Impossible, right? But Enbei stood his ground and said, "The year hasn't ended yet." Enbei is not just a dreamer, he is also a doer. He grabbed the opportunity to run for the elected position of being the country's leader of Cameroon for TPC, which had a bounty of 100,000 TPC coins. He won the election in early November 2016, when each TPC coin was worth about $75 each, right? So technically, his manifestation of having $100,000 before the end of the year came true. It just happened to be in TPC. He had the confidence to trade TPC coins for his local currency at the current price of TPC at the time. So many times, and each trade was in excess of about $100. He found the magic button, but it wasn't on a computer at an exchange site. It was at the tip of his tongue. People were feverishly throwing money at him, left and right, because he caught the vision of TPC and couldn't stop talking about it. Dorothy is so happy that her doubts were wrong. She does like to shop. No surprise there. Lol, I am tempted to put up 30 pics of her from her current trip, all in different outfits. Eat your hearts out, ladies. Consider printing up this image and putting it in your wallets to look at daily. I hope you will see yourself in one of the positions on this image. Time is very short now because of the admin credits and the rapid rewards. These positions will be filled before you know it. Just look inside and find the inner strength to believe in yourself to create a massive retirement. Guys, I hope you are following me. This is the poster that shows how things are going to happen. Let's go ahead. Did only $4 in his wallet stop Enbei? Hell no. It just inspired him to work harder. Every excuse others make, Enbei could have made too, and it would have been seen as justifiable. He was poor. The facts are the facts. He came from an average home in a third world country. He had to start the journey alone and struggled at first to get some support from the people in his life at that time. His belief overpowered them, and one by one he signed them up, but he found it was extremely difficult to get them to believe the same way he believed. Examples of success in TPC at that time were far and a few between. Mbe's success in TPC was just at the beginning. Many days were filled with disappointment when promises to trade didn't happen. Even at times when money was desperately needed, the climb up from the bottom is always a painful process. Tears wet his pillow on such nights. Some people were very hard to deal with him, and unreasonable people are commonplace. Do you think Mbe's rise to riches was without personal attacks on him? The attacks have never ended, but Mbe has that inner strength that gets him going every day. He learned to keep a big smile on his face even when he had an empty wallet, and had to show confidence in what he was doing in spite of all the doubters surrounding him. Make no mistake, success for Mbe was not easy, nor did he expect it would be easy. He knew in his heart of hearts that TPC was the right vision, and the mission of TPC kept him inspired to press forward. He only wished others wouldn't have to struggle as much as he did to reach success. Mbe is a pathfinder and a pioneer, and he has the scars to prove it from all the arrows shot at him. People lied to his face, robbed him, stole many things from him, made false accusations about him, and you can only imagine how difficult it was to inch his way forward. Our history in TPC is an open book of the block. We have had some serious challenges, and it was because of leaders like Mbe. We survived them. It's easy to tell Mbe's story because it is also my story as the admin and creator of TPC. We both have that inner strength that does make all the difference in the world. We are determined to make the world a better place for others because our hearts ache daily. The one thing we all can do is invite others to join us on a journey that has already proven to be fruitful out of effort. Just remember that effort is an absolute requirement to find joy on the path of success. Success is a result. Guarantees can only be found within one's own heart. Because the outside world is full of empty promises. May TPC bring a change to the world in such a way that poverty and misery can come to a final end. May humanity rise up to fulfill its destiny. May your story unfold in such a way that joy will fill your heart, and that the inheritance God provided you will be returned and multiplied. TPC is your birthright. Yo, members, hey, members, did you hear that? This is the Billion Coin admin pouring emotional deposits right in this community. What a wonderful article. What a lovely story depicting our leader, Mbe Derrick. I want to use this video to celebrate his success, to embrace his lovely story. It has to come clear to us that if you want to live a decent life, you have to go through difficult times. You have to go through challenges. You have to go through problems along the way. I remember my former president, Mr. Nelson Mandela, said, There is no easy road. No, there is no walk to easy freedom. There is no easy walk to freedom. Remember his book. It's things, bigger things, don't just happen on their own. You have to go through a crooked way. You have to find obstacles along the way, but you must stand firm. As a dreamer, you must stand firm. You must raise your head high. People will always try and shoot you down. People will always gossip about you. People will always blame things on you. When they fail to follow example, they will always blame you. But if you have this integrity to stand strong, you will always win at the end. When people reject you about TPC, don't tire up. Go to the next person. It is natural for people to behave that way. You need to be somebody who understands humanity, human behavior. You need to understand. If you're a leader, you come to handle different situations, different problems, different challenges along your way. But you must always keep your head high. Because what you have, the most of the people don't have. It's only a few people. Out of 100 people, only 2 people will understand what you are talking about. 98% of them, they will never have a clue of what you are talking about. So what you have to do, out of 100, take these 2, mentor them, sit down with them, show them the way. If you show these 2, tomorrow they are going to do the same. They are going to have their 2 tools. Then you start multiplying. We start smaller. As we continue, we grow. This article is the best article. N-Bay is an inspiration to the entire community, not only himself and Mr. Ace Fletcher. I'm just mentioning him because this article is about him. But we have got these 2 giants. These are the heavy hitters, the people who managed to recruit in a calendar month 1,000, more than 1,000 people, new sign-ups. This is a wonderful article, members. Let us celebrate N-Bay's success. His success is our own success. When we appreciate him, we attract these good qualities from him. They will be attracted to us. We will, at the end of the day, be clothed by his same, I would say, capabilities. We need to attract these signals, invite them to us, so that we become the N-Bays of this world. So that we become the Ace Fletchers of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear leaders, wherever you are, this article that I have just read needs to be reread. You cannot read this article once and go to sleep. Off my broadcast, outside my broadcast, I will be going back again to read it. And I'll start sharing the article with my members here in Soweto, South Africa, in Johannesburg. I hope that this is going to motivate you wherever you are. And please, if you need to download this video, I'm doing this for you. Do so. Download it and share it with your next person. The Billion Coin is in the making. We have wonderful programs that are happening, wonderful promotions that are taking place. Look at the admin credits. The admin is working hard to make this dream come true. When we use the admin credits, you are able in this month to bring more people. Those people who joined the Billion Coin before and they never have money to pay for their admin, you need to open up the way for them. You as a leader, you need to upgrade yourself, become a full-timer, pay your 8 grains admin fee, which is our 22 US dollars. When you do that, then you are able to pay, you are going to receive admin credits. Then you are going to get 2 people signing under you using the admin credits. You also have to tell them that when they bring their 2, they are going to have 2 credits. Each one who is active during the month of August, they are going to have received the admin credits. So all of this is coming out of the generosity of our leader, the admin TPC leader, who is actually helping us as humanity to adopt TPC and to know more about TPC. Now, read the article, guys. Marinate yourself, share the article with other people. As for me, for now, I'd say God bless you till we meet again. Time is no longer allowing me to continue, but I promise I'll be coming back with more updates from the Billion Coin admin. I love you. Thank you. Stay blessed and keep cool. Till we meet again. Bye for now.